guys, Evan Rourke here, back in the video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Y-MSF Godzilla 1965 figure. So let's get straight into the pros of this guy. So my number one pro is ultimately the detail. The detail on this figure is very, very well done. The first things first, the 1965 is kind of a loose suit. The design just looks like it's more kind of like, it looks like an older Godzilla. Like this guy looks kind of like a grandpa Godzilla suit. And case in point, we kind of see the skin texture we see all across the body, especially his stomach here where it's, more flappy skin. I know that, there's no real way of being able to tell if this Godzilla was particularly older than the other ones, but it is very much accurate to the design. It's just him being old is kind of like a little comment I made. Facial detail is very good, very much accurate to the original design. And yes, as we all know, this is the Cookie Monster Godzilla is what they like to call him. But anyway, very good detail on the spines as well. Of course, these are colored spines, but I'll get into that with the paint job. And very nice job in the detail. Let's get into the next thing about this figure. So next thing I like about this guy is the paint job. The paint job on this guy is the next thing I like about it. First things first, we have to understand that it is a primary color, that it is this greenish, sluggish gray. We just see that all throughout the figure. It's kind of the primary color of a lot of the Showa Godzillas. We don't really get many booming colors, though I guess you could technically say we get them with the blue colored spines. Of course, the idea is that these are atomic lit, like he's about to fire his breath. But again, very, very nice. Booming colors on the mouth, I would say. Maybe it could be a little bit brighter red, but I won't be that picky about it. Nice shading as well between this kind of white color on his chest and the rest of the gray sluggish green. Yeah, very, very nice job with the paint job. Let's get into the next thing about this figure. The next thing I like about this guy is the articulation. The articulation on this guy is a little bit above average. Similar to Bandai's, Y-MSF should have at least 4 joints of articulation. This guy's 5. We see it with the arms here that do go 360, as well as the legs and the tail. The head does not move. I wish it did move, because if it was 6 joints, it would probably be another bigger pro, probably bigger than the paint job and whatnot. But in any words, let's just get into the cons. So when it comes to the cons of this guy, I really only have 2 nitpicks. Very, very small. First nitpick is that the tail is too loose. Now, of course, it is a joint, so that does lean more, of course, as a pro than it would a con, but that doesn't mean that the leg should be as loose as it is here. Case in point, I can snap it right off, and that actually was the case because I did get this at G-Fest on the second day, and by it being in my bag, you can imagine that at one point it just came right off, and I actually thought it broke. Another con I have is that there is no proper shading between the paint job of the blue spines and the normal spines. Now, I get that for some weird reason, the blue spines here are like a separate piece of its own, but I don't know why. I mean, you could just tell that there's this weird line that cuts off between the blue spines and the normal body. That just really doesn't look appealing. They should have honestly just made it a paint job, not a separate articulated piece. But of course, this doesn't articulate too, but I'm not going to give that an issue. So anyways, I just wish that it was painted on, not, given its own little piece, and that it went throughout the rest of the tail rather than having this awkward cutoff point here. In any case, I'd be rating this figure an 8.7 out of 10. Highly recommend getting this though, because I didn't even think I was going to get this. I can only imagine how expensive it is since I only saw it at G-Fest and maybe rarely saw it on the Y-MSF website. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this review video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye-bye.